Welcome to the video series, Linux System Administration. Myself, Mansoor Hassan. I'm Solution Architect in Technologic Solution. In previous video, we go through with Linux architecture, then we go with Linux directory structure, and we did see how to install the Linux. Now, it's time to see how we can actually utilize the Linux operating system. So for this, the first step is the list command. So I have a real Ubuntu server. So in this list command is actually shows the content of the directory, current directory, and or a specific directory. So if you would like to see the content on the current directory, you can see with the ls command. Ls command is used to list the content of the directory. So at the moment we have four different directories: desktop, document, downloads, music, pictures, public, template, and videos. But these are not the sufficient information that actually we are looking for. We don't know when these directory got created, who owns it, the size of the disk, size of the directory on the disk. So if we would like to see all those information, so we have a command ls space minus l that actually tells us a little more detail about the files. So this will tell us this particular directory is created on in February 22, 2019, and it has a size of 4096. By default, every directory, either it's empty or has some content, has a size of 4096 while we run ls space minus l. And then it show also the information who has this directory, who's the owner of the directory. This is the user that actually owns the directory, and this is the group that actually owns these directories. Then we have number of subdirectories. So this desktop has number of 2 subdirectories. Then this also shares the information about the directory permissions. So whenever we something saw D in the start of the permission, that means it's a directory. So then we have a 3 permissions for the owner, which is actually a cloud underscore user. Then we have 3 permissions for group, which is this. And then we have 3 permissions for the people who are not part of who are not either the owner, and they are not the part of the group. They are someone else from the different directory, from different groups, different users or something. So uh, so at the moment we have sufficient information about the directories. So let's say if you would like to see hidden directories, so there is a one more argument called ls space minus la, which actually shows the hidden directories as well. Previously we were seeing only these directories, but now at the moment we have we are seeing some additional directories starting with a dot. So in Linux, whenever we create, whenever we need to create hidden directories, we name them with starting to the dot, like dot profile. This is the hidden direct file. Dot ssh, it's a hidden directory. So dot vim info, dot vnc. So all those directories is starting from dot, they are hidden directory. But these dot two, they are not actually the directory, they are the traversal paths. So both are traversal paths. We don't need to worry about them. But this will actually tells who's the owner of previous directory. Like if I navigate to cd space dot dot, so it will show me the information about the who is the owner of the previous directory. So root is the overall owner, but every user has its own set of permissions. So if you would like to see some content within the directory, let's say .ssh, so we can navigate to them directly using ls space minus la .ssh. This will tell the underneath content of the ssh directory, and it will give the same set of information that we got in the previous command. So this is all about the ls command. We will catch you in the next session.